Hey, what's up, church? My name is Matthew. I'm one of the pastors here at Venture, and I'm so excited to start this 21 days of prayer and fasting with you. And I'm also encouraged by so many of you that said, I am in. There's so much to gain from what we are about to do in these 21 days. Definitely, we're going to be able to break some strongholds, right? We're going to gain some wisdom. But above all else, we're going to get closer to God. And I know for some of you, this is going to be your first time ever doing something like this. And so you probably think like prayer, I got down, but fasting, what is that all about? And I want to keep it very simple. It's giving up something to get something better. See, sacrifice is involved in fasting, and Jesus, he showed this, he modeled it. And so for us, we give up something, right? And through that, abstaining from that, we grow our relationship with God because we're going to be so more dependent on God than whatever it is we're refraining from. For some people, it's distractions that they need to fast from. And so for you, that might look like giving up social media. You know, maybe it's going to be TV. And you're going to replace that with God's Word and prayer time, right? And that's going to be your time of fasting and implementing what we're doing throughout this 21 days. There might be some of you that are going to say, I'm going to do it with food. I'm going to give up, some of these things that I love so much, and I might even do a Daniel fast. Or maybe you're going to say, I'm going to eat for a period of time, and that could be intermittent fasting. Or maybe you're just going to abstain from food altogether. And that you can do as well. This is going to be completely up to you. It's your choice. But the intention for this week that we're starting is that we are going to be focusing on our personal relationship with God. So what does that look like, right? Think about the relationships that you have with your closest friends. When I have my close friends around, I'm being intentional by spending time with them, talking with them, and listening to them. And you can take that and also do the same thing with God, right? You spend time by reading His Word, you're hearing from Him, right? These scriptures are all God breathed into, and so that's so important for us to listen to God, right? Sometimes it's sitting there and just listening, and sometimes you can grab something from God, and it's also talking to Him, right? And taking that time with Him and praying. And so as you go through the next 21 days, I want to encourage you to be expectant, okay? To be expectant, to stay consistent, and to stay the course. You might miss a day. Don't miss a second day. Because what we are about to step into is definitely counterculture. Listen to what Romans 12:2 has to say, and this is the Message version. It says, don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. It says you'll be changed from the inside out. How many of you guys want that? Like, I so want to continuously grow and to be changed from the inside out. When you're changed from the inside out, naturally on the outside things are going to change. And it goes on to say, readily recognize what He wants from you and quickly respond to it, unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity. God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you. There's going to be some moments through this that you're going to feel discouraged, right? And you're just going to be like, I just want to throw in the towel. And I'm going to encourage you to not throw in the towel, okay? Good things come in due time. And in Galatians, it reminds us that. In Galatians 6:9, it says, let us not become weary in doing good. For at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. My prayer for you during these 21 days is that you would reap a harvest. But not just that, you would gain a closer relationship with God.